E hara I te mea, no nai nei te aroha, no nā tūpuna, tuku iho I tuku iho. Tēnā korua, Abby and Connor.
Hello, Abby. You've waited a long time for this moment.
We're sending you all our love from New Zealand and wishing you all the happiness in the world as you start out on this new exciting journey. Sorry we can't be there with you in person, but we are with you in spirit. We love you guys and we're praying for you guys.
And I know that you've had quite a traumatic time having to change all your plans because of the crisis that's worldwide. But you've done it, and I'm proud of you, and Connor, and all those that helped.
But one thing you can rest assured of is that all of us here in Kiwiland and New Zealand, Foxton particularly, we are with you in spirit on your day, and we'll all be watching and encouraging you.
I think with us, like, we always say this, like, we never thought we would have a best friend.
Yeah.
And you've been that for me. It's just like a judgment-free friendship.
Yeah.
And it's like with Connor, even I've gotten so close with him, and you guys have both become like my best friends. Like, I feel that way even towards him now. And I just love you so much.
I love you.
And I'm so happy I have a best friend.
Me too.
And I've learned so much from you, just like how to push through things like struggles and like overcome and just be and still be joyful.
And just growing up, you've always talked about wanting a cowboy. I love you so much.
Okay, you ready? Hang on, Toddy.
What do you think?
Like it? Yes. You won't be working at the shed, was that, will you?
No, I won. That's exactly right. I'm excited.
Oh, baby, you're beautiful.
Thank you. Don't make me cry.
Well, greetings. First off, I want to thank everyone for being at Abby and Connor's wedding. I want to especially thank the Walters family for being so kind to Abby. She's been away from New Zealand for a long time. Abby, we just think you've made a good choice in Connor. Connor, we're very, very, very happy that you're marrying our daughter. To both of you, the number one thing to us in life is your faithfulness to God.
You look amazing.
look incredible.
I know, Abby, that you love your nano and your grando. I know you love us both.
Abby, we love you to bits.
Do you miss me?
And as your day approaches to be married, we wish you every blessing as you start your new journey together through life.
You like it?
I love it.
I've got stuff all over.
It's okay. You're shedding.
I'm shedding a little bit.
We are not going to interfere with where you live or where you go or decisions that you make, but
Are you nervous?
I'm not as nervous now. I was really nervous.
as long as you remain faithful to God, that's the number one thing that's important to us. And if you both do that, then the closer you grow to God, the closer you'll grow to each other.
I'm a serial charmer, you'd say.
And here's a little Māori proverb. It's this, it says, e hare te mea no nainei te aroha, no nā tūpuna tukuiho. And what it means is it's not as if love is a new thing, it's been handed down to us from generation to generation, and it renews and revives us each and every day.
You're my miracle, my sweet contrary, bone dry hysterical.
Who gives this bride to be married?
On behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Todd O'Donnell, I do. Abby, if you would have asked me 2 years ago who I was going to marry, I probably would have laughed. I never thought for a moment that you'd give me the time of day.
Connor, when I began to love you deeply, it wasn't because of some stumble of chance. It was a decision that I will never regret, and it was the best decision of my life.
I've been keeping my head down.
Our relationship hasn't always been easy. It began in one of the hardest times of our lives. We're also missing a lot of important people today, and we both feel it.
I was born and raised in New Zealand, and I've always felt great pride in my heritage and in my country. When I began to love you, in many ways it terrified me. I was scared of losing New Zealand and losing the family, friends, and the many things that I hold dear to my heart about the place I call home. Then you came along and were proud of my heritage. You didn't make fun of my accent that much. With you, I learned that love is not something that you possess, or something that you have to lose yourself in order to have.
Through it all, I've fallen more deeply in love with you, your home, your family, and even the Grinch.
I learned that love was something that joined our heritage and our unique personalities and would create something beautiful.
Life is hard, and it may always be hard, but nobody on this planet carries me and my burdens the way you do. You love me more than you should be allowed, and I love you more for it every day. I can't promise that I will make life easier.
Darling, I cannot promise to be a perfect wife,
I can't promise to move New Zealand closer to Tennessee.
and I cannot promise to stop being homesick.
I can't even promise to always be on time. But I can promise you this. I promise to be consistent. I promise to protect you.
But I can promise to encourage you to follow your wildest dreams
Because now they're our dreams.
and to race beside you as you passionately run towards God and towards heaven.
Abby, I promise to choose you every single day.
I promise to love you at every stage of our lives, the good and the bad ones.
I pinky promise.
I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Connor Walters.
I love you.
I love you most.